Hope it is visible. Now, these are the innovative ideas out there. So, blind C, an assistive system for visually impaired people. So, while going through, I have totally 12 ideas out there, 12 to 13. Yeah, 12 to 13 are there. Now, see the second one, an agri-electronic device for automatic monitoring of agriculture fields. Third one, contactless selfie ticket payment system. The fourth one, Internet of Things enabled railway gate system for early detection of the movement of the train. Internet of Things, IoT enabled automatic detection and remote monitoring the overload of the vehicles. Internet of Things enabled multipurpose card. IoT enabled personal health care system for remote monitoring the behavior of alcoholic person. Next is Internet of Things enable smart camera for automatic attendance management system of a students or employees based on deep learning approach. Wearable protective device with IoT enabled monitoring system. Auto powered assistant assistive device for visually impaired people. A smart travel assistant system for guiding visually impaired people. Including this, a few more are there, as I said, few more a port. The few more are this is 12th one. A, port, a portable system and method for creating a virtual environment using IoT. And another 13th one is smart wearable travel support system for supervising virtual impaired people. I think this and this is same. Yeah. Mm, yes. It's maybe repeated, not an issue. Now, these are the topics are available, innovative ideas. Now, you can pick any one of this as per your convenient. Those who are have take now immediately can take it. I'll just write it the title followed by your roll number. So what you have to do is I'll share a document like this. Example, I'll share the document like this in the Canvas cloud. In the files, it is available. Here, your title will be available. Now, it will consisting of some of the field work like background work, survey, and it also consisting of the summary of the invention, what they have done it, and the brief drawings of that invention. Drawing here is nothing but here is the figures are available in the below. For that figures, the explanation is available in the top, and it consisting of one abstract. Abstracts also be available and claims also be available. Now, what is a claim here is nothing but what's their contribution. It's called as claims. Okay, so what you need to be do, what ఏమి చేయాలి ఈ డాక్యుమెంట్స్తో మేము ఏమి చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, నథింగ్ హ్యాస్ టు డూ, ఓన్లీ హ్యావ్ టు రీడ్ అవుట్ అండ్ present it in 2 to 3 minutes. Tomorrow we'll get the chance before coming to the session itself or middle of the session. You have to be presented. Now ఏం present చేయాలి అంటే గన just is it what's your title you have taken, next objective, next is uh, climbs. That's all. So title already will be there in the title. Objective, go to the abstract. Here is a directly abstract will available. You can study in the abstract. Climbs, already directly the climbs are available. So if people just you can do one thing. The title is there. Objective, the abstract is available. Abstract is available. Climbs already there. Directly the climbs. Just explain in 1 minute the title and objective, and the next minute or 2 minutes explain the claims. Directly you can explain it. So I'll just open the document here. Everyone will see that document. You people to in the 2 to 3 minutes, you please explain what you learn it. So by that, you will be know what actually a topic consisting. and how it will be defined that objective means an abstract, how we are writing, how they are claiming this is work is mine. Somebody is writing a journal paper or conference paper or a patent or some other, how they are going to be claiming this is work is mine. So you has to know in a rough manner before going to reading a paper. This also be look like as a paper, but not a paper, is a sort of the patent. Now how you are going to be read out, so patent or the unique works are available. Okay, so you please have a look of this and you studied it and you will be get it. So while you are reading the abstract or claims, it consisting of some numbers 200, 210, 220. Don't worry about that. The numbers are in the diagrams it mentioned what is 200 consisting, a remote or maybe a device, a system consisting of a camera having some components, having some microcontrol, and 300 means is a cloud accessing with that, and 400 is a dashboard or maybe display unit or some other. That description is already given in the diagram, drawings of that one. Okay, so that's how you need to present it. So roughly, I will be presented in the another 35 minutes of this content. Before going to that one, you please select it, or else after completion of my presentation, you can select it. But on an average, you people have to select. That is a final decision. If you are not selected, means randomly I will allocate you. You have to be done it. If you are not done it, already I told you right, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Actually, interestly participated. If you are not really not participate, not interested, sign out. Right. So how will go? Someone can done it. Now you'll select it, or after my explanation, you'll be select which one you want. Like out of 22, I want only a 10 to 11 only. Half of this strength you can select now. For the remaining half of this strength, tomorrow we'll allocate one more assignment. Or else two members you can select one. That's also very good for time being. Yes, how will go? After my explanation, will select. Now itself will select.
Sir, after your explanation, we'll select a topic.
Yeah, thank you. Now go for first one. See the blind see an assistive system for VIP. VIP is nothing but visually impaired people who are partially blind or maybe fully blind. Don't call blind people as blind. They are visually challenged peoples. They physically challenged, visually impaired people. If they are having challenged people means like handicap or maybe like or any problem, we can call as visually challenged people. The blind peoples you need to call as visually impaired people. Okay, so now what the blind see here, this is a system. See a man is there, a mobile device is there, and he's having the device connected with the cloud. The devices is going to be connected with the cloud over here directly. uh, Now this cloud, there is a having a mic, voice is there, speaker is there, and there is a GIS, global position system, and global information system over there. That is a satellite through we are going to access this to, and there is a remote GPU. GPU is nothing but graphical processing unit. Like it's a CPU, it's a GPU. GPU is a extension of that CPU. We having complex things we cannot do in the CPU. We can do only in GPU, graphical processing unit. These are all existing. Now, what is the new here? Means the process how you are giving a solution for the visual impaired people to identifying the obstacle detection over here. This has taking this device in hand, they are going to be capturing the obstacle detection over here, and it will be say whether in how much of distance the obstacle is there, what type of obstacle is there. It will be detected. To detect this one, to compute this one, how much distance, what is the type of the obstacle, to do that one we require some computing environment which is in the GPU. And now once it is compute done one, again it has to be send back the things to the to the person, to the mobile or to the mic or the speaker. In within 10 meters or within 5 meters there is an obstacle of type, maybe a cat, maybe a manhole, or maybe a step, or maybe a chair. Automatically has to done it, and distance will be calculated through the GPS. The location based they can calculate over that and JS, and they transmit the coordinates where the actual location, based on the location between there how much the distance are available. Now automatically it has to be interact with the device. So to do that remotely we require a cloud. To do the remote computation we require GPU. This is a rough thing where we want. Now coming to the technologies, what technologies they are going to be using in the computation. In the device is smartphone is required. To access this obstacle the distance we required some sensors. To compute in the GPU we required some TensorFlow from deep learning. To access that camera we required the phone camera, the to capture the image. To access the location of something we required the sensors of GPS and GIS. We required the coordinates. We required some sign up of subscription for any Amazon cloud or Google or maybe any other IBM Microsoft clouds. And to do the voice output we required some Google Dialogflow. These are the technologies roughly as going to be using over this. So this is a new process where you can claim as a article or a new innovation or a patent. Second part, an agriculture device, electronic device for automatic monitoring of agricultural fields. Now here there is a drone having some sub drones also be there, the childs of the drones. These drones are going to be connecting with the different sensors, which can be calculated to monitoring, automatically monitoring the agriculture field. That field may be a maybe a having a paddy, that may be having a rice thing, any field. Now we require a smartphone. We require some drip irrigation, microcontrols, and we require some Wi-Fi model. How the process, how you are going to be connecting, where I need to fit this one, how automatically we will be take care of the water, how much it is the wet, how much the water flow is going on, whether they have completely dry or completely what the positions of that health of the plant or health of the agriculture calculated and we'll connect it over there. And roughly inside how the technical things are doing, we have a cloud, normally sensors, everything mobile, but how the process they're extracting the data from the field, agricultural field, and stored to the in a cloud, extract the data, processing it. To processing it can be used the Bayesian networks or Navi base or decision tree clustering algorithm or classification, supervisor and supervisor reinforcement, based on different things you can use it. And how the dashboard will look like, how the controls will be look like. For user you can control from here itself, developer, marketing, production, scope, scalability, and making the decision. Once it require the decision it can take it. If need any analysis again do the pre-processing. If you are confusion to take the decision whether we need to be release the water or whether need to be ready for a crop, ready for take the paddy, or it depends on the decision. Again we want to make analysis, we can do it. The third is contactless selfie ticket system. It's look like as a bus, not look like as a bus, it's a bus only. So in the bus, passengers without the conductor, how they are going to be taking the tickets? Passengers are going to be taking the tickets over there. Now automatically once they have the entry point and exit point, this is a bus stop over there. Entry point and exit point is there. Now these are the passengers are sitting together, and there is in the bus there is a smart computer and GPS chip, GPS receiver is there. Once they are enter, automatically there is a iris boarding system where they can capture their eyes or the maybe thumb. They have login into that. Once they start a count of the distance, how much they travel it. Before exiting, it will calculate the entry time distance and exit time distance. Both will be calculated and give automatically detected from their bank account or maybe they through banking balance detected. You have traveled this much of distance, 35 kilometers you have traveled it. For that, 70 rupees has detected from your account. Automatically, the SMS has to get it. So to do that one, there is a ticket payment system where consisting of, as I said, you iris and thumb details, account details, GPS details, other number, traveling details. It has to link with this smart ticketing payment system, link with the smart bank, and bank has to be connected or mobile has to connect it with the bank. Automatically, the things has to be do it. Now here we are using some sensors, and here we are using some devices, and here we are using some physical devices as well. Now what the technologies you are going to be doing to read that arrays, connect with the database, connect with the servers, connect to the bank to the mobile. How the bus has connected actually to the ticket payment system, because the bus will travel from here to a 300 kilometers or 400 kilometers, it depends, right? So how we are going to be connecting to that one, how the Wi-Fi modules are connected, who will be take care of the network issues, bandwidth issues, maybe transmission of data, all these issues, which technology you are going to using, whether you are developing an app to this one, web development, who is monitoring, all such type of internal technical parts. way that is a job of the new process, how we best you can connect it and give the best solution. So fourth one is Internet of Things enabled railway gate system for early detection of the movement of the train. See here, normally everyone knows that how the train gates are opening and closing. Based on the distance where train is coming, automatically the gate or maybe the railway gates are closed. Once it is train has passed through the gate, it will open the gates, right? So now that is common. Now, what is the beauty of this here? The new process means early detection. How you are going to be finding the early detection is now we are going to be inserting some sensors over there. Happy, good. Now, before coming, the people who are coming on the way of that railway track, why don't you give some buzzers? Like in the railway gate, we have some red symbol, right? So once the gate has closed, that red symbol, instead of giving the red symbol there itself, why don't you increase the distance of that red symbol? Instead of in the prior to the 2 kilometers, give that red symbol via people who are coming towards to the railway gate. They can divert to the another direction. They will be slow down there itself, or they will do their job there itself. And after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they will start their journey again, so that they can have optimizedly utilize the travel time. So not only that, if they are due to make that one, the people has to be registered. If you are not providing any red lights before the prior to the 2 kilometers, instead of that, you can give also a buzzer, right? Instead of getting once the railway gate is closing, there is a buzzer sound like tuya something. You can give that buzzer sound prior to the 1 kilometer. The people who are surrounding there can be diverted. If not possible, now if you want to give not only 2 kilometers per year, we want to give a 10 kilometers per year itself. You have to be develop an app. The people has to register to that app. Once they have near to the 10 kilometers range, automatically they will get it. Like once you enter into from this Andhra to Karnataka, you will get a SMS, right? You have entered into the Andhra network, Andhra Karnataka Airtel network, Karnataka Geo network. Like this, you are getting some message. Similarly, in the border of the 10 kilometers, once the people are entered to the vehicle, you have to get some SMS that you have entered into this border. If people divert your direction, the railway gate has there, it is there on. So after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the railway gate will be off, means it will open. Like this you can do it. So people has to register for that one. Okay, this is the idea. What's the things internally using? These are the sensors, how they are going to be connecting to each other. The next is enable automatic detection remote monitoring the overload vehicles. Overload vehicles, these are the items is required to develop that one, because maybe nowadays the school buses or college buses or in the hill area, overload, overload vehicles are giving more damage of the roads as well as the accidents. To avoid that one, if we are keeping some weight sensors in the below of that vehicles, and also once the vehicle has started, the every details of that particular particular vehicle, automatically it has to be go to the nearby the RTO office or the police who are there, automatically has registered. Now because whenever people are making a photograph, right, when you're in no parking, they're taking capture of your number plate, automatically is mapping to your things. Like similar way, once the vehicle has started, all the details will be there. Now it is overloaded towards to the actual size. Maybe it's 1,000 kgs can only the vehicle can carry on, can be aware about that. It is exceeding that one, then definitely there is a SMS has to get it to near to the police that you can stop the vehicle or unload something to move the vehicle forward. So similarly we can go for the child school vans, the college buses or some other, which can be give some new process. The next is the multi-purpose card. It is a card where people are having ATM card, other card, SSC certificates, that card, this card, have a multi-purpose card, smart card, where whichever the shopping mall, if you are entering to traveling in the train, if they want to show voter ID or other card, you can show this multi-purpose card. You can on this card, so that you can select which card you want. If you are entering into maybe elections counter center, you can use this card as a voter ID as well. Like if you are entering for an interview, which cards you want, this birth certificate, whether you want the PAN card, they want some certificates of etc, other card, all can be accessed over to that. And similar way, right? So how we can be do that process with the help of this cloud and mobile, and this card is a, this is a process. And next is IoT enabled personal healthcare system for remote monitoring the behavior of alcoholic person. Behavior of alcoholic person, we have to be know it, right? So alcoholic person is nothing but when somebody, your relatives or maybe your nearby people are called in the night time, and here you can easily find out through the phone call itself. You can find out how much they have drink. We have some such type of sensors are available through the phone call itself. We can sense it, we can get some SMS, we can get some alerts that how much the opposite person has drunk. So how much of quantity or how much of level is there. Based on that, you can book a taxi to him or her, or we have go yourself personally and pick up to home to avoid the accidents, to avoid the miscellaneous things which are unexpected things can be done it to avoid. You can do such type of, this is one process. Another is a patentable. The government of India got the grant for this one. The enable smart camera for automatic attendance management system of a student or employee based on the deep learning approach. What here normally you are aware also what is a new here already we know, taking the attendance in the classroom starting itself. But this is a camera, automatically it takes the attendance management system will send the that camera itself send to SMS to your parents or to your class teacher, or that camera has also be tell you how much time you have spent in the classroom, when you have how many number of times you have went out, when come into this one. It also give you the location if you are in the canteen or if you are in somewhere. It also give as extension work can be give where the location currently you are. Maybe you are in the canteen or in the parking of college campus or where you are surrounding, so that the parents who are really worried to the kids children's, they understood that okay, my kid is in the campus only in so and so place. Or if the principal wants to know where is the student, instead of in the classroom where they are having, they are in the park or the nearby tree, this pet tree, that tree, this tree, you can find out. Okay, so the ninth one is a wearable protective device with IoT enabled monitoring. This is like as a finding a protective device similar to the COVID. This is we can have calculated nearby the distance. We can make sure protect it. We can sense it the health condition of the opposite person so that we can alert it, make some protective devices. The next is a this is stick for people, visually impaired people. Normally, this stick is already available. Now, they are while they are walking, they have the stick, but this stick is different. Now, if you observe closely for this stick, in the bottom there is a plate that is a low yellow. We are going to be having piezoelectric crystals. We are going to be adding there, and we are also having a bridge rectifying. What we are doing here is for giving any device for visual people to prediction of any object detection, they need charging, right? For that device, like for our mobile, the device also required some charging. But even they went for office morning and they return back in the evening, maybe there is a chances are there by knowingly or unknowingly forgot to have charge of that device. If suddenly it has stopped, what will happen? There is a worry in the home. So what we are doing here is what in this process you're doing, once any pressure has done, when they are walking by the visual impaired people, they are putting some pressure on that stick. Through that pressure they are generating some energy, converting into as a power, converting that energy. What they are adding in the last bottom of that stick is piezoelectric crystal. It will generate based on the pressure, based on the energy force what has pressuring there while they're walking. It convert that into a AC power. So that power will give some uh, something is better than nothing. Like they can give at least a 5 to 10% more charging so that they can be reached safely to the home. This is the part in the auto powered assistive device for visually impaired people. Next is a small travel assistive assistant system for guiding visually impaired people. Small travel assistive is a glasses for visual people. In that glass, what we are doing here is here we are going to be adding in the glass different sensors. Different sensors are going to be adding over here. That sensors automatically going to be detecting not only the roadway, the distance of the obstacle. It also dynamic obstacle also be there. That also zebra crossing in the traffic. Such type of things we can add it in that particular specs. And in the middle of the specs there is a camera, and here in the side of the specs there is a speakers where they can be listen based on the obstacle detections over there. This is another. Okay, And another two more are there, as I said you. And 12th one is a portable system method. This is a portable system method. The portable system method. Title itself is a portable system and method for creating virtual environment using IoT. What is the beauty of this one is like we have online classes, right, in COVID time. So the camera has going to capture whether the student who are sitting in front of that system is a browsy, or they switch off the camera, or they have not active, or what is the condition status, whether really they are going to be using that one for online examination also it helpful. The behavior of that particular virtual person who's sitting in front of that online class or sit in front of that meeting, online meeting, they can capture and tell that one. So that is how this environment will works, okay, by using of different things. These are the different participants sitting together in the display screen. So based on the screen change, if any behavior changes, automatically it will be detected. That is the 12th one. And 13th one is a for the visual impaired people, wearable support. So this is like see what will be the title, is smart wearable travel support system for supervising visually impaired people. What is the beauty of that one is, just now I have shown you, right, the glasses over there. Now a little bit of to something also may not there. Maybe this will also be the same. Okay, 12 only. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 9 10 11 12. Okay. So how many are there? This is 9, 10 are there. 2 and 7 is not there. 2 and 7. What is that? 2 and 7. Yeah. Agri-electronic device for automatic monitoring. Okay, fine. Not a problem. 7. Yeah, it's also be there. Currently, the document is not there. I will send it. Fine. So that's about the innovation ideas I want to share with you.